Alright, welcome back to another episode of the ASEAN Project. I am City Shaper, or as the people here know me, Roy, and today we're fixing the nature of our island Bali. As you can see, it's already quite full of nature and all that, but I feel like some details are really missing. We're missing a waterfall, we're missing the Tanah temple, and we're just missing some like natural growth in certain places, rocks, textures, all that type of stuff in places like this. So I think today we're gonna start with the most difficult part, and that is the waterfall. I've been thinking Bali has multiple waterfalls, but this island is not like the real Bali. It's scaled down, it's smaller, so I think one waterfall would be sufficient. And if I'm looking at it, I've been thinking of doing it here, but yeah, it's quite full here already. So I think the area that is kind of empty-ish is this part. So I was thinking to make it come from this little mountain besides the Besaki temple, to really keep the Mount Agung for Besaki temple and keep this little rock just for the waterfall. Make it flow like this, you know. So I am gonna start today with laying out how the waterfall is gonna go. And what's handy is to first make like a little basin of where the water will collect before it drops down. It's quite tricky sometimes to make a waterfall. I've been playing around with it quite a lot and it's still tricky to me. I'm never sure if it's gonna go the way I want it to go. So yeah, you just have to play around until you get it right, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm first of all gonna just lay the path a little bit, so I think it's gonna collect up here, go down like this. Maybe actually it's cool to have like 2 stories, so we go a little bit like here, like that, and then from there we go maybe like here. Whoa, a bit too high. Like here. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. So from there to there. Okay, so we're going from here to here, and then we're gonna go probably like some sort of a curve road here, or a curve flow here. I think I'm just gonna remove the trees to really lay out a road for myself to see where I want to do that. We'll have to build some bridges and stuff as well. Fix the highway and all that. It's gonna be a bit of a tricky one, but it's part of the game. That's why I'm starting with it. So I'm gonna be laying out this road and I will get back at you shortly. Alright, so I think this is kind of the path of the waterfall, and the river that goes with it is gonna be. I really like the shape of it. I know it's not fully realistic, but I think yeah, if you look at the map like this part really needed some eye catcher, and I think this waterfall does that. So now we need to fix the bridges, and I have a little easy tip for that. Probably you know it already, but for those who don't know, you just put 2 pieces of road, then you take the road that you want to fix, press the replace, just click the bridge here, and you can plop like that, have a bridge right there, and then you can just delete the 2 old parts and you'll have it fixed. Then we can just level the terrain under it, and there you go. You have a bridge that is working. We'll do that with the other one here real quick too, because of course the water needs to go somewhere. And there you go. So now we can start working with the water, and that's actually, let me just soften this real quick, my bad. Yeah, working with the water is really like sometimes a bit of a tricky one. I really don't fully grasp the water physics of this game. I mean, it's quite realistic, I guess, but sometimes it just is so much work to get things working exactly how you want it to. So it just requires testing a lot. One tip is don't go too fast, because all of a sudden your whole map will be underwater, and that will be just such a pain in the ass, honestly. You don't want that to happen. So start slowly when you do this. So for instance, I'm gonna be starting here with the generic constant level water source from the water tools or water futures mod, and I'm gonna use a radius that is very small with a depth that is very low, and just see if anything happens, because we really don't want this to do this too quick, because it's gonna really be a problem. Okay, it starts flowing a little bit. But even this little, it can flow over already. And this is like almost the smallest radius. See, like here it goes to the side already. We don't like that. We want to fix that a little bit. Shift the terrain here a little bit. Make it a bit higher. Hey. Okay, perfect. See? Now it's already falling on the sides. Even with that little. I think we can still manage with this. I think I'm just gonna wait for a second, speed it up, and see if anything happens with the water. So let me do a time lapse real quick. Let's see how that goes. Alright, the water seems to be a little bit stuck here. So what we can do, we can just place another water source. I'm not the biggest fan of it because it's gonna flow two ways. It's gonna flow a bit against the stream, but at least to help things get going, it might be helpful. So I'm just gonna drop a couple real quick just to fill up this waterfall. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I think what we're gonna do is now add some river texture to the bottom of this waterfall, make it feel more real. And I think that this one might really do it. Let me just have a quick look. It's a bit too repetitive maybe. I mean, it looks quite good, but I'm sure we can even find better ones. So let's just check what we have. This one maybe. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. I think we're gonna just start with that. And I'm just gonna follow the edge of the river. Because yeah, as you can see, there's grass under this water now. That's definitely not realistic. Also, a little bit of water is dripping here. Gonna have to fix that. But yeah, as you can see, under the water there's grass. That is just absolutely not realistic. We do have to fix that. I mean, that looks pretty cool. We just need some edges, some more rocks, and maybe some texture paint. Let's see. Because we have this dirt texture. See, that makes things look way better. So you have the dirt texture and then the grass, and the combination of those things. Yeah, I think that sells it really, really well. Sweet. I didn't expect it to look this good. So just a bit here, there, wherever we can find some grass, we put this texture. Oh, that's bloody amazing. That's bloody amazing. I'm very, very happy about that. These rock formations, they're a little bit random and weird, but you know what? I think if we just drop some stones here and there, way more trees, way more green, that's gonna help a lot. So first of all, I'm just gonna put anarchy on and drop a lot of stones. Also, like just random boulders in the water. I'm sure you have seen it when you see a little river and there's like this boulder that is in the middle. You kind of trigger to step on it, etc. So that's that boulder here, and we're gonna place a bunch of them here and there and everywhere. So yeah, let me just drop a load of boulders and then get back at you. Give me a moment. Okay, so we have placed a bunch of boulders. I think now what really will finish it off, make it look better, is a lot of green. And I was checking for banana plants and all that type of stuff to see maybe they released some already. But they didn't, so we're gonna just do it with the trees that we have. And I think we're first gonna start with just a bunch of bigger trees. And you see them all over the island already, but we just want to make sure that the area around this river is filled in quite properly, to really make it blend in with the rest. So just drop some good trees here and there. Also, don't forget, we've deleted a lot of trees before just to make the path. Now we have to place them back, but in a logical way, of course. So yeah, I'm just dropping a lot of trees around the area. Also, it can be quite random. You don't have to think too much about that. Nature just always is beautiful. We're gonna have to do this whole island, by the way, which is a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of tree placements. And yeah, you cannot think about every tree. In real life, trees also don't think like, oh, I'm gonna grow here or there. No, they just grow. They just come. So that's what we're doing. So make sure you use different types of colors of trees. and different sizes and all that. You can see it really helps a lot. Now here's too much the same color, you see, so you just drop one of those in the middle, couple of these, maybe even like a yellow one right here, and you see already it makes such a difference. It makes it 10 times better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really fill this whole mountain up, fill the river sides up, and then get back at you. Alright, so as you can see now, the waterfall is kind of hidden in the forest, exactly how I like it. Some palm trees here and there, some spots with more grass here and there as well. And then of course a lot of rocks. And I think like this it really feels like a river, which is exactly what we want, of course. And like a waterfall, of course. So I think what we're gonna do now is doing this kind of detailing. Of course not like the water, but at least like the grass patches, the trees and all that. We're gonna try to really put that all over the island. Also maybe adding some textures. I think maybe like adding some dirt texture on places like a top of a mountain might work really well. Actually, let me try that real quick. I mean, not sure. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Can that work or not? Maybe not fully, yeah? No, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I thought that would work, but no. Material dry. Yeah, maybe some dry material in the tops of the mountains. Actually, I quite like that, because usually it's not as lush in the tops of the mountains, and also it differentiates a little bit the lower areas with the higher areas. So I think just doing this on the tops of the mountains will look amazing. Help a lot with the differentiating at least. Maybe a bit here as well. Let's see, like that. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna be working on small pieces of terrain here, there and everywhere, and hopefully make the whole island really feel come together, because like right now I feel it's still missing some fine detailing, like this river part, like here, etc. So we're gonna do that, and let me get back at you after. And here you can clearly see how just adding some grass, some boulders and some trees really makes the coastline a lot nicer. I really like how this is starting to be. And also the texture on the road. The road doesn't look too clean at all anymore as well, because we did that in the last episode. I think it's this kind of places that make it feel really real. So I'm gonna continue detailing places more like this, because I think this is gonna sell it so well. Just this little rock edge or the cliff with some plants on it and all that, it just makes it so much more alive. So I want the feeling of that all over the island, and I know that's gonna be quite some work, but that's just what I'm gonna do. And like, let's make it feel realistic. Also, as you can see here, I increased the density of the jungle. There's a lot of jungle in this part now, and that's exactly how it should be, because Bali is like a jungle island. So let me create a couple more of these spots and really make the whole overall feel of the island great, and I'll get back at you shortly. Just a really quick fast forward, because this took me like 2 hours, and it's just planting a lot of trees, rocks and all that type of stuff, and I had no idea it was gonna take that long, but it did. Alright, that's crazy. We've been like really planting a lot of trees on this island, and I think it just looks beautiful. It really gives it so much life and lushness and all that. Our waterfall is flowing nice, really nice. Yeah, it's just jungle all over the island. Anywhere where it's not built, where it's not urban, it's jungle or beach or mountain, and that's basically it. There's no more empty space. It's really like a full island. The only thing that's left to do now for this island, to really finish like the layout of the island, is to work on Tanah a lot right now. which I also really want to do right now. Before next time we can really try to increase the traffic on this island, make it bustling, and then from then continue to Kuala Lumpur. So now I'm gonna start working on Tanah. Tanah Lot is a temple, is the first temple I've visited in Bali actually, and you have to cross like this kind of waterway. You have to take your slippers off or your shoes off, and just go to that temple. From there, let me show you a picture real quick. So as you can see, it consists of a couple of small constructions along with a piece of stairs. So I think what I will do is I will try to kind of emulate that. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna just make one segment here like that, and then one here like that. We're using a bit the same method as the Besaki temple, where we go like from floor to floor, only this one is only like 2 floors, and that's absolutely fine. So I think from here to here to here, unfortunately I don't have a stairs mod, so I'm gonna do it like this, which is also fine, I guess. But okay, so we're gonna use this market tower as we've been using. Let's see if I can find it like this, or if I have to copy and paste it. Yeah, this one. I mean, this one just always looks so good. So I think I don't want to place this on top, because I feel like on top maybe we want one of these, the ones that we've also used here in Besaki Tower or in the Besaki Temple. I think might be a bit too high, but you know what? Oof, not enough money. Yeah, I can imagine. The money is not flowing. We really need a lot more money right now. That's fine. I think we're gonna just do it with let's see, where do I have them? With searching. I've built so much and I forgot where I've put everything. Yeah, with some of these things I think will work. Some gazebos as well will be nice. Let's see. You know what? I might cheat myself a little bit. I might take one of these towers, buy it anyway. I mean, because they are what? They are 3.2 million. So what we can do is we can add 1, 2, 3. We can add a little bit of money just for making this. I'm trying to do this as realistic as I can, but I don't want it to withhold me from making really epic structures, which is really very important to me, because we're trying to make some sort of a realistic build. Okay, now this can go again. I'm only trying to use that in real necessity cases. I know we're gonna get the money back eventually as well, so I will pay it back. Just see it as a loan. I could have also just done that, but yeah, that's fine. So let me just make a little, I think we're gonna do this with pedestrian street. Or not. Maybe a dirt path actually would look nicer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it with a dirt path, and then like dirty it up a little bit, make it feel a little bit more realistic. Hey. Okay, so down here is where I remember I was so impressed. It sounds maybe stupid, but it can only allow me to do a bridge. Oh, like that. Okay, that's okay. So it's the first time that they put rice on my head, and I was like, wow, that's quite cool. I felt like, wow, we're not in Europe anymore. So see what I'm doing here. I'm putting the pot a little bit underwater, because that's just how it is. You're gonna walk here, you're gonna see like a lot of small fishies. I love fishies as well, so for me that was like, woo, fishies. Yeah, not realizing what I was gonna see more in the future in Bali, because that was like some small fishies, nothing too interesting compared to what I've seen in Lovina Beach, for instance. But still, it was nice. Okay, so I see that they're missing electricity, and I wonder how that happened. Is it because this is not connected? It is because this is not connected. Okay, so what we can do is we can just connect this up like that, and hopefully that will solve the issue. Yes, alright, awesome. So I think we need a bunch of these little thingies just here and there to make things feel a little bit more temple-like. It would be cool if we could make a cave here. Unfortunately, caves is kind of like a difficult thing in this game. But that's fine. We're gonna find another way to do it. I like that. I like that. So just simple, drop a little bit of a fence like that. And again, it doesn't have to be too perfect. Just it's the detail that matters. And I know this is a jungle episode, but that doesn't withhold me from just making some fences at least and making Tanah Lot feel like Tanah Lot, because yeah, it's an important part in Bali. And next episode I really want to start rounding up Canggu. I want to be kind of done with it soon. I'm just so excited to go to Kuala Lumpur, and this thing, it just cannot miss from the Bali map. So yeah, then we will need some textures, and I'm going for I think just simple floor texture. Let's see if that looks good. I mean, that's pretty cool. I think that can actually really work. Make it feel a bit different than the Besaki temple as well, right? A little bit more old and rustic. Maybe a bit less maintained, because I can imagine that Tanah Lot is not as well maintained as the Besaki temple. So I think like that it does the trick quite a bit. Let's see, maybe we can actually do the whole thing. I don't know, might look good, might not look good. I mean, I think that looks pretty good if we put like just some plants and trees and all that on the side. There we go again, always the plants and the trees, but you know what it is. It just makes everything look a lot better. Plants, trees, and rocks. See, boom, like that, just some rocks. That's really gonna. Okay, we might have to delete this thing. Just put a couple of these here. The parts where there's a lot of rocks like this, it doesn't look good. But if you start to put like a little bit of green in between it, trust me, it will look so good. I've been using this trick for a long time, and it really saved me a lot. So, oof, I'm really starting to like it. Then we need a couple of rocks on the pathway as well, like here and there. Oh, smaller ones. Maybe what we can do is do this. Brush strength very low, and just drop some stones, small stones, just like that, to really make it feel like that they are stepping stones. I mean, these stones are the stones that you turn and that you see the small fishies and shrimp and all that under. So I want to give that effect too. Now, okay, just some greenery, some plants. Like I just said, just put some plants in between those things, and it starts to really come to life. Oof, how I love that, how I love that. It's a way smaller temple than the Uluwatu and the Besaki temple, but still it's so important because look at the location. Like, that's just so iconic. Actually, this one, it shines even more than the Besaki and the Uluwatu temple just because it's there so low on the water. So yeah, very necessary to do this one right, to do it at least a bit of justice and make it epic. Some trees here and there, maybe a couple big trees as well. My favorites, although I really have to be careful to not overuse them because otherwise all my greenery is gonna be the same color, and we don't want that. Some grass here and there is gonna really help as well. See? Oh, I love how this is already turning out. And you see, I'm not working on this a lot. I'm not thinking about it too much, not planning too much. I'm just seeing what items I'm finding and just dropping whatever I think can work here. Also, of course, it helps that I kind of already have like a set for the whole map. So at least I know what props I can use where. So that helps. But still, I'm always open to finding new props, new ideas, and make it look a little bit like unique again, because we don't want the whole map to be the same, of course. See, I'm even putting a couple here in the water, as if they are like water plants, you know. I think that really just sells the whole thing way more. That's actually so cool. Then here you have the parking lot. I'm gonna keep this part quite simple. In reality, what you have here is some stalls, actually quite a bunch. So I do feel like I should do that, but I just don't want to make it too big. I feel we are so far already with the build, and the whole island is so amazing already. So to have to fill this all up is not per se necessary. Let's see, yeah, some of those as we have been using here and there. And I think it's just gonna be like one of those parts where you just walk in and you see different food stalls on both sides, and there you get your ticket as well, and then you go to the temple. Maybe, I mean, it's a crab stall, but crepes, French crepes, not the other. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing too spectacular, but I think with some greenery around it, that will work. Too big, like that. Hop, hop, hop. Keeping it quite simple. Of course, we have to place some scooters again, as always. I think this is such a Tanah lot-like vibe. That's amazing. I'm just gonna place some scooters to really finalize this part. I'm gonna put the... Hey, why is this snapping to the road? We don't want it to snap to the road at all. So, quite some scooters on that side, and then a bunch here for the workers. They get a different spot. Maybe here 1, 2, 3 as well. Yeah, I like that. I think some small chairs, stuff like that, can actually really also be a nice one here. Small little props or benches. Shrines, actually, that's something that definitely needs to be here. At least a couple, to do your little prayers and rituals and all that stuff. These are like kind of collapsing, but I kind of like how it looks, so just gonna keep it that. Yeah, I think maybe just some simple chairs. Possibly like here. Oh, just, you know, some of those religious people that are sitting there, they're just hanging around the temple all the day, and they need to sit as well, of course. So just some chairs here and there can really make things feel a little bit more lively, at least, as you can see. Hop, hop, like that. Simple. They even have a barbecue going on. Like, that's okay. And I know that's not the full realistic thing of way of things, but it's okay. Things don't always have to be fully realistic. They just have to feel good, look good, and you have to just enjoy what you're making, I guess, right? And I'm absolutely enjoying what I'm making right now. Just some small details to make things feel good. We have the Tanah lot temple. this little edge here, the last edge of the map, that's not fully perfect yet. I mean, the whole map is not fully perfect, but in my opinion, as perfect as I can get it. Oh, we have to remove this one. As perfect as I can get it, at least I think. We have that right here, and it's a wrap, I think. It's a wrap. We worked so hard today. We did a lot of nature, like these little roads, the jungles here and there. Yeah, it's just amazing how this island came together in 11 episodes. I can't wait to move to Kuala Lumpur. I think we're gonna call it a wrap. Next time, traffic craziness. We're gonna try to improve the traffic a lot, add parking places and all that, so it's gonna be a bit more of a technical episode. Hope you're really looking forward to that. After that, we go to Kuala Lumpur. For now, that's it, guys. See you guys next time.